Yo guys, what's going on? It is Clutch Form or Vex Form here, obviously, and today we are going to be playing some Black Ops 2. Clearly, I'm on a game, so let's get into it. Today it's going to be a story about 2 days ago. So what happened that 2 days ago is I went over to my friend's birthday party, right? And so we were having time and we swam because he had a pool and it was like a pool party and we ate some pizza and shit like that. It was fun. And then so what we did was we swam at like 10:30 or so, and we made this big old whirlpool, and it had a pretty strong current. And so in that time that we made the whirlpool, they had these crappy stairs with the nails that weren't even in it. It looked really ghetto. And so we were doing the whirlpool and the stairs pulled off of the rail. And so we did the only thing we thought we should do, and we just, we pulled the stairs out of or whatever. Yeah, we pulled the stairs out of the pool. And so doing that, my friend jumped off of the top of the stairs because they were backed up against the fence that he had, which was pretty close. It was only about a 3 or 4 foot width between the edge of the pool and the fence because they have a deck and it's on a deck, right? And so we backed it up against it, and my friend jumped off the top. And after he did this, his dad, or my friend's dad, the one that was having the party, walked out and started yelling. And he was ragging on about how we don't respect his stuff, and if we fuck up one more time and stuff like that, he's gonna call our parents and tell them how much we owe him, and all that sort of stuff. And we were just sitting there in the pool, just going around, still swimming, just having a good time, and then he just started yelling and shit. And so it was pretty exciting in like a scary kind of way. I mean, yeah, I know it's not really scary, just a guy yelling because he's mad, but I mean, that guy doesn't get mad very easily, and when he gets mad, it's pretty bad, dude. You don't even know. But so we kind of just kept swimming, and we got out after about 10 or 20 more minutes, and just ate some pizza and stuff. And at this time, it was like 10, 11 o'clock, probably around 11:15 at night. And so at about 12:30 we went into our tents, which we had tents, it was like a camp out fire kind of thing at his house. He's got a big old yard. We stayed pretty far back in there. But we stayed pretty far back in the yard, and so we were just having fun in the tent, and then we decided to have like some prank wars. And so what we did was just pulled up the stakes on the other tents, and so we found it pretty funny, and they were like just getting hella mad at us. But after that, we just left them alone for a little while, and then it was about 2:30 or 1, I'm sorry, not 2:30. We went to bed around 3. So, but anyways, what happened around 1:30 is we went, my mind's going blank, I'm sorry guys. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Me and my friend, we went to get some water out of the cooler, and so he poured one water bottle over the top of the tent, and I poured one water bottle over top of the tent, and he had 2, but I only had 1. So he took that one and like just spread it around where they were laying, or they were where they were gonna go to sleep. And so that is that was pretty funny because they walked in and they were like, "Well, what happened? Did it like rain or something?" Because they were like, "Rain while we're gone," and they were, cause oh my god, I'm sorry, I sound like a fucking retard right now, but because they were up in my friend's room, the one that was having a party, they were up in his room for like ever. They weren't coming out. They were in there for like 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah, so yeah, and they were in there forever. They were getting like Nerf guns and stuff. And yeah, let me just tell you guys, that was like, there's 2 tents that the guy stayed in, and then there was his little sister's friends that stayed. So there's 2 tents, or with guys in them. There was one that was small and it had the mature guys in it. Alright, I guess you could say more mature. We weren't really mature. We were still pretty like dumb. But the other tent was like way bigger. And the funny thing is, one of the people that's like one of the more mature guys that stayed in my tent that I brought was the owner of the other tent. So that was pretty funny. And not really funny, but after that, or not after that, but in the other tent, there was the immature, more immature ones, the ones that like Nerf guns and like all that such. And so, anyways, back to the story. We started having these prank wars. Oh, I just got collided, but we started having these prank wars, I guess you could call them. And like I said, we pulled up all the stakes and put water in their tent and on top of their tent. And like, so one of my friends is like really fucking weird, dude. He is, you have not seen weird until you have met him. Or the things he says is just weird as hell. But he said, or he was in the immature tent, but he said, like, I was planning on putting a whole patch of grass in front of your, god damn it, I was planning, but anyways, I was planning on putting a whole, like, pile of grass in front of the door of your all's tent, and like, pissing and or shitting in it, and it was gonna be funny. And see, that's type of fucking weird shit. And there's even weirder shit that he's said, but that's some of the stuff. Like, that's just one of the things. And we were sitting there and like the weirdest fucking look on our faces. We were just disgusted. It was fucking retardedly weird. Oh, he's still there, what the hell? But we were just sitting there like awkwardly. We didn't know what to do, like what the hell? And yeah, that was weird. But yeah. And so it was just, I don't know, it was fun. And then they had all these Nerf guns and they had all that kind of stuff. And it was just like funny, I guess, because they were getting all this dumb stuff for no reason. And when the Nerf guns were gone, they even looked in each of the tents, like the little girls and our tent, to see if we took them. And what the hell? But yeah, it was fucking hilarious. And my friend played porn through a speaker on top of that. So in our tent, we found that pretty funny. Don't let me kill you. Okay. But yeah. So that's part of the story. And then we woke up the next morning, and you have not felt misery and just uncomfortable. Oh god, it was so hot in that tent. It was like 90 outside at 10 in the morning. And we were laying in that tent on top of a sleeping bag, and oh my god. We were all smushed up together because it was a pretty small tent. We had some space between each other, but not very much, and it was bad. And we woke up, and just, oh my god, I can't even describe it. That's how bad it was. I was covered in sweat, my shirt was sticking to me, my legs were soaked, and like my head was just so wet. And oh my god, I walked out of that tent and I was just singing this song, hallelujah, you know. It felt great to walk out of that fucking hot shit. It was so sticky and raggedy in there. It was horrible. And yeah, so that right there is, I guess, the end of the story. Thanks for watching, I guess, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah guys, it's been Forum. Peace.